right, center zone face-off here. Eloise, Tiny, and Ellie in there. We end up with it. Ellie gets it, dumps it down deep, gets to the goalie. She's to the side there. Kinsey slaps it right down the middle. Again, we have all of our wings on the one side here, so there's nobody over on the far side wall. And we kick it off them right behind their net. Eloise slaps it back to the other side. Or Ellie did. Couldn't quite get a nice pass for the Kinsey. Just thought to reach for her. Got her and Ellie there. She flips it towards the goal. See, Eloise couldn't quite get over there. 97 was in the way. And they get it out of the zone again. We'll race for it here. They're coming hard. Kinsey's trying to get to it. She gets to it. And, okay. Felt like some kind of penalty there, but they didn't call one. And that's the end of the second period. All right, start third period. Isabel takes the right side goal. They had Pippa, Emerson, and Rain up front start here. Gretchen and Bristol back on defense to start. Ultimately, Arapahoe ends up controlling it off that. Gets up Bristol. Bristol shoots it out of there. Noising. See, Pippa's trying to get there. Where are we at behind here? Well, they poke it around us. Get on goal, and Gretchen tried to block it, but ended up going over into the net. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. Gretchen tried to block it there, and a kind of a bouncer one coming in there, and it bounced up into the net. So 2-0. All right, now up front we got Caitlin, Olivia, and really up front now, Rose and EJ back on defense. And, well, we kind of got that face off, but Olivia has it right there by the blue line. She skates it in, Tries past the middle. Nice one to Everly. Couldn't just out of reach. Now they kind of eat us up there. They waved on the pass, but they still got it out of there. And they pass it around, get kind of behind us when we catch up though. There it is. Rose has it, gets it away, has a little bit of space here. Centering to Olivia just off the front. Still got a pressure on him though. Keep the forecheck going, keep getting there, going in there, girls. Olivia's able to help get it right there, and then we got it back to our defense. Rose, now get over there to the net, somebody. And they pass it out. Now EJ back here, they dump it in. Where are we at, girls? We need somebody to go get that puck. EJ's trying to get it. There we go. And they couldn't quite connect there on a pass. Maybe that's just close. Just scoots past the crease. Another hard shot goes off net. We're letting them get a few hard whacks right in front of our net again here. Ellie's got trapped against the wall there. Oh man, that was a close one. Isabel stopped it, but there's a rebound right there. If we were able to kick it out to the side. And we get out of the zone for a while. And they control it again. And they pop it in there. Nice pass to their side. They could connect. Had a back door open there. There's one right at Isabel there, right in front of it. Isabel covers up. We got Eloise and Ellie out there now with Tiny. So we're going to have Jaden and Kinsey on defense. Yeah, we get that face off. Got the referee there. Keep getting against that wall. Ellie finally kind of controls it here. Couldn't quite get it out of behind everybody. And over to Jaden's side, see if she can get it going up the ice here. It's out of zone. Eloise and Tiny are kind of there. They get it going further this way. And back we go. Kinsey will force it towards the net, toward the wall. Okay, Jaden and Ellie there, and Eloise. The yellow space are doing a line change here. We can get going. Might have a little bit of a breakaway here. Now we're going to go for a change too. Jaden runs into all 5 players right there. Then they kick it out. Now we're going the other way. Kinsey, everybody skates over past it. They're going to call a penalty on that, I guess, huh? Okay, that was a weak one. But they're going to call Kinsey for some kind of, I don't know. That's happened 10 times this game. They felt like they needed a penalty this game, I guess. So Kinsey's in the box. So we go into penalty kill mode. 9 minutes to go in the final period. Isabel ends up gloving that one. You know, the puck's sitting there. Maybe that one just went out the post. There, EJ gets it. She can get it. You don't see that's the same thing. And that bounce hits Ellie in the back of her, in the back. Looks like we're going 5-on-3. They decided to call that trip on Emerson. She just got tripped about 5 minutes ago and they didn't call it for her. All right, so we're gonna have 5-on-3 here. See if we can figure this out. Yep, so they come off. So it's gonna be Eloise, Pippa, and EJ out there right now. We're gonna have Gretchen stay out there, I guess. And they kick it back to their defense off face-off, and there's a quick one there behind their net. A wide open net there. She missed a shot. There we go. Let's see if Ellie's can at least get it out of zone. Couldn't quite get out of zone. Nope. Couldn't quite get a good. Pippa's gonna get this, fling it back the other way. Couldn't. Goalie doesn't have her stick. There, she picks it up. Pippa has it. They're able to get it out of zone there. Got a little break. 30 seconds left in the first penalty. There, Gretchen gets in the way of that one nicely. Just get it. Now you can dump it in. Gretchen gets it all the way down there. We get offensive penalty. Now come back to the way. It's 3 players. Eloise is back here. She gets it. Slap it down in there. There she dumps it in. Nice job. No icing here. It looks like we're going to get a little bit of change here. Girls, you got a change here on 5-on-3, girls. Olivia comes in nice. She's going to dump it in there. Oh, that's a trip. That's a trip right there. Yes, she got tripped. She sure got tripped. All right, now back to 4. We got Caitlin out there with Olivia, Bristol, and Kinsey, looks like. 46 left to go in the second penalty for Emerson. Olivia has it, gets it up towards Caitlin. I don't think she's quite ready for it, but we still got to race for it here. Caitlin gets down to it. So locked up against the wall here. Now they get it out of there, and now going the other way. And then it gets behind our defense. One shot off net goes off the corner, and he cuts that one off. 4 seconds left in the penalty here. Because he's able to get it around the wall and out of the zone and back on the ice. Emerson comes. Coming nice, Emerson, right there. You got a breakaway. Yep. They dump it out. Back to even strength for both teams. All right. Eloise is back on ice here. You got Eloise out there with Emerson and Tiny. Kinsey, Bristol for defense here. Eloise hits it, but then she runs right into Tiny. Gets out of the zone. So Kinsey get this and try the other side here. Gets out of there. I think Eloise is getting out and running out of gas here. Janie comes in and just holds the red line, and I could have called offside, so. All right. Now I got Pippa, Emerson, and who's the third one coming? Looks like Ellie's coming out. Ellie. I have Jaden and Gretchen back on defense. And I'm getting to it and dumping it back in our defensive zone. And Pip as it backhands it out of there. And so we got any legs left for a forecheck. All right. They're struggling to do more than get it out of the zone here, and then their defense kicks it back the other way now. 3:37 to go here. Good icing. All right, Olivia, Rain, where we at? Where's the player? Where we at, girls? Everly, fall asleep here on the bench. A nice pass, and they get a shot right in the middle to get it in the net. Oh, 3:30 to go. All right, now we got too many girls on the ice. Got Olivia, Caitlin, and Everly up front. Rose and EJ on defense. And this pass, EJ cuts the front and able to push back the other way. They get it in there. Just out of Everly's reach there. Nope. Somehow they still got it going their way. EJ popped it away for us. And a shot in front of the net there and goes right in the hole. I think we're slowing down. EJ got that one out of there, and then they got it and went right straight forward with it. All right, now comes in Eloise, Ellie, Tiny, Kenzie, and Bristol on defense. All right. Face off gets to us, and we kick it back to their defense. Well, he tries to get to Eloise there. She can't quite get on it, and she loses it. And they call. No delayed offside call there. Oh, 2:20 to go here. Looks like they're doing a running clock now. Because of 4 goals, they do a running clock, I guess. They get it, pass around nicely. And then the centering pass right there. There's a funny corner again on that wall there. It bounced off that wall funny. Okay, we're getting her offensive side and we're just taking a swing and a whack at it, and there's no passing at all. And there we get it. Empty ice. They're just passing around. We're following the puck. In comes Pippa. She's going to get to this one. They're right behind the net. They're on us.